Alright guys, hey, King of Charmanders here. Today I'll be your judge, Jerry, and your analyst for the Ultra League Remix. Yay! Now all we have to do is wait for the Master League Remix. I'm just pleading, please don't make a Master League Remix. I don't want to spend dust on things for Master League. Even though I have plenty of dust, I ain't game. No, nada. No say, please no. Wait. Is that how you say it in Spanish? I don't know, I'm studying Spanish right now, so don't roast me. Well, you can correct me. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Anyways, this is the Ultra League Remix, early analysis for the meta. As you see, the top 20 used by trainers ace ranking up, including these following Pokemon, so including the following here, so it's going to be these Pokemon, including these ones, as you see here, and then 20 more. So it's going to be a really long list of bans, and this is actually the one I'm least excited about. So the Ultra League Remix, I really hope a lot of stuff is banned, but I'm pretty sure they will. But as far as the 20 plus you see over here, it's going to be a very interesting cup for those of you that don't really dabble a lot in Ultra League or just skip it all together. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I auto-populated this list. All I did was take the pvpoke.com, or all I did was really take that list, did my own magic with it, put the comments, etc., and then this is what you get. So here's the custom rankings from pvpoke.com. I have the filters already set here so that they could auto-populate. Took a little bit to load, but as you see here, I have all the scenarios loaded. So we're going to start with the 2 shield. As you see in the 2 shield, I'm glad a lot of stuff on that list is banned. However, there's a lot of really meta stuff that isn't banned on that list. Which is probably which likely they are going to be banned. Like, I can foresee G-Fist XL and Alola Ninetales XL being banned, but by the sheer virtue of, for some reason, that they aren't banned, including Obama Snow, so I can foresee some of these XLs being banned. But again, if they aren't banned, it's gonna suck a lot. Anyways, as you see here, Scrafty XL takes the cake at number 1, only getting destroyed by pretty much the very charm-heavy meta. For those of you that really like Charm, and I mean you really freaking like Charm, here's a good option for you. Sylveon is actually the number 4 pick for this cup. So Sylveon will be the number 4, well, basically, if they end up banning Clefable XL, and if they ban Clefable XL, Sylveon will be the most powerful Charmer in the Ultra League Remix. Yay! For those of you that love Charmers and are Sylveon fanboys and girls, you are Sylveon stans, Sylveon will sing, and it sings for you in the Song of Charm. That sounded real. Yeah, it's gonna kill you all in Ultra League Remix. Or we're gonna see a whole lot of them. If those are banned, including Galarian Stunfisk, Alola Ninetales, because there's not gonna be a lot really stopping the the Charm meta, unless you have a Jirachi flying around for Ultra League, which I don't. So it's gonna suck a lot if they happen to be banned, or if what I think is gonna be banned is gonna get banned, then and including that, you have to consider it's not just these, like, 5, it's gonna be 20 Pokemon. So 20 Pokemon will be banned. So this meta is going to be really dependent, not just on the bans that they already had mentioned, but also the bans that are going to come out. And because so many people love using XLs, etc., I can guarantee you that Alola Ninetales and Galarian Stunfisk are likely going to get banned. So everyone's going to take full advantage of the XLs that are really kind of ruining Go Battle League just because of how much work it takes to get them and just how oppressive they are. As you see here, especially in condensed metas, where if you don't have an XL, for example, if you banned for example, you'll see that if Galarian Stunfisk in the 2 shield isn't as oppressive in the 1 shield, it's a lot more damn powerful. But as you see here, in the 2 shield, Charmers basically reign supreme, but again, I can foresee a Clefable XL being banned. I don't know who's gonna have an Aromatisse or Slurpuff XL running around, but as you see, Sylveon will be the primary Charmer. Alola Ninetales and Stunfisk are going to be very powerful in the 2 shield, but that's only assuming if they don't get banned. Now, for those of you that have a really good Ultra League Goodra, guess what? Ultra League Goodra is really good for this cup. Ultra League Goodra is an absolute destroyer, and it will be a beast for the Ultra League Remix. So if you have one, it's pretty dang great, because other than Sylveon running rampant, Goodra's really freaking strong as well, so you're going to love it a lot. This meta is very interesting. Things like Jirachi. Well, Jirachi's always been good. Seismitoad XL, which you and I don't know who has. I don't know who has Big Blue Frog just running around. I mean, unless you're like, anybody got a summoning scroll? Can you summon Gamabunta? If you are a Naruto fan and you know that anime reference, if you are a Toad Sage, please summon a bunch of XL candy for me, please. Which is probably not going to happen because Seismitoad isn't going to be cheap, and there's no way in heck I have an XL1, so yeah. It would be a beast though. I would really love to use one because it's looking pretty dang good for this meta. Anyways, other things like Gliscor, of course Machamp is going to be running rampant, but I foresee being Machamp banned as well. Machamp is really good in Ultra League overall, especially with Rock Slide, because it can, in the 2 shields, it can beat Talonflame straight Rock Slide, and it can also beat Articuno straight Rock Slide. So Machamp is a very, very powerful mon. And it's, I use it, it's very popularly used in Ultra League, so look out for that one. But a lot of Pokemon are going to be really interesting for this cup. For example, if Mew survives, I don't know if you're going to give up. If you have 2 Mews, I don't know if you're going to give up one of your Mews for the Ultra League, but Ultra League Mew would be pretty interesting for this cup. Especially if Scrafty happens to get banned, then it's going to be very, very interesting just how Mew is able to, you can like finesse Mew and make it into an absolute destroyer in this cup. Interesting things like Mew, Wigglytuff XL, etc. Deoxys defense, I don't know who the hell has a Deoxys defense XL for this cup, but if you do, I foresee this thing being possibly the most powerful Pokemon. Well, I don't think there's no human being out there with a Deoxys defense XL. It's gonna take a lot of candy, but this is one Pokemon that, if you watched my level 50 Deoxys defense video, would absolutely destroy the entire meta if it was allowed. Thankfully, it's not. Alright, thankfully, there's no one that has one, for Ultra League at least. For now. Keyword is for now. For now. Anyways, the rest of it, there's this team. Actually, the list gets even more interesting as you scroll down. So things like Dialga. Yeah, Dialga's actually going to be good for the Ultra League remakes just because of Dragon Breath users. And that hybrid typing it has out there with Dragon and Steel type actually makes it really interesting. So this 2-shield is going to be a mess. Well, it's going to be actually somewhat of a lot of fun because a lot of these top picks, again, 20 of these picks will be banned, and a lot of super meta Pokemon like Skarmory XL are likely going to get banned, or Politoad's probably going to get banned as well. So, a lot of things are going to get banned in this cup, and it's going to be very, very interesting how this meta shapes out as a result of it. And again, this is the 2 shields, but again, for those of you that love Sylveon, stand by Sylveon, breed Sylveon, love Sylveon. It's going to be pretty dang good for this cup if it's not banned. Just putting that out there. If you like the charm, it's very charming. Alright, now we move on to the 1 shield. As you see, the 1 shield, remember I was talking about Galarian Stunfisk? Welcome to the domination of the 1 shield, the literal destroyer of worlds, which is Galarian Stunfisk. And you need a perfect and a level... Yeah, it's really freaking good, okay? Galarian Stunfisk XL will rock the 1 shield if it doesn't have to be banned, but I can force... I honestly am likely... It's gonna get banned. It's pretty much gonna get banned. Like, there's no freaking way G-Fist XL, those of you that are using it very heavily in Open Ultra League or for Ultra Premier Cup, there's no way that this is going to dodge the ban bullet. Same thing with Machamp. I foresee both Stunfisk and Machamp getting banned. Machamp is just too good in, like, I can foresee both of those getting banned. If by somehow Machamp doesn't get banned, then in the 1 shield it's going to be absolutely it's going to be a destroyer. Scrafty, I can see dodging the bullet, but because Scrafty XL and Scrafty's been out for a minute, I can see Scrafty XL being banned as well. So, and Obama Snow, so this leaves it in a very, this leaves the 1 shield in a very interesting predicament. So Ultra League Remix is going to be very, very interesting. This is the league where unless I see the top 20, it's gonna be very hard for me to give you some assumptions or to recommend what you build. I would start thinking outside of the box. What do you think? What do you think's not gonna be banned? Well, I can give you a few answers right now. Magnezone might dodge the bullet. Keyword is might. It would be very powerful as a safe switch if it does dodge the bullet. Snorlax is likely going to get hit by a bullet because Snorlax is a fantastic safe switch in both Ultra League and Ultra Premier, so I can sort of see Snorlax getting banned as well. Zapdos is going to be good. Clefable XL I can foresee getting banned as well, so like just because a lot of people do have Clefable XLs, I've seen Clefable XLs a lot in Open Ultra and in Ultra Premier, so Clefable XL is also on the chopping block. So, if I made this list, I would say below the top 50 is what's going to be safe. as you see here, what's in the top 50? A Superior XL. Superior XL might be interesting for Ultra League Remix. Superior might be really freaking good. It's super tanky. Frenzy Plant plus Leaf Tornado debuff might make it insanely powerful. So again, the top 20 getting banned. Superior I can see not getting banned, so that might be a sleeper pick. Licky XL might not be banned as well. So things like Licky could possibly replace Snorlax as a safe switch, because I foresee Snorlax being banned. But again, like this, as you see, I'm really diving into the bottom half of this cup, because as far as like what you might see getting banned, etc., it's very, very weird. But again, one of the things I see in the one shield that could be good in the 1 and the 0s is probably going to be Regice. Not a lot of people have an Ultra League Regice built. So I have one that I can build, but I don't foresee a lot of people using it in this cup. So Regice XL might be a good option if you're willing to shell out the dust to afford one, etc. And other picks like sleeper picks, etc. Bronzong XL might be good if you do have a Bronzong XL. Like steel types are still gonna be really powerful, but I can see Bronzong XL being a good pick for this cup. So there's a lot of as far as like spice picks, etc., thinking outside the box is pretty good. Electivire is possibly another good pick as well. If you look in the closer, Electivire is a very powerful closer, and it's going to be for the Ultra League Remix. So like I said, gonna really have to think outside the box for the Ultra League Remix, because a lot of things that could be banned are going to be very common mods that are going to be like, yeah, it's going to be very interesting how the meta shapes out with the top 20 bans. Alright, now we have the Zero Shield scenario. So, again, Zero Shield scenario, all the things banned, and then this is what you get. Remember I was talking about Regice? Yeah! Regice gonna go to town in this meta! No, literally, Regice is gonna be pretty baller in the Zero Shield if it's not banned. So, for those of you that have Regice, it's gonna be a lot like Registeel, where it's gonna like charge up and just annihilate so many things in this meta. Giratina Origin is also going to be very powerful. Because there's only 20 Pokemon banned, I can foresee Gira-O possibly being banned. Just because it is, like, I've seen some Giratina Origins being used in Open Ultra League, so probably, like, it can be out there, but if not, Gira-O is going to be very powerful in this cup as well. So for those of you that don't have a Giratina Origin for Ultra League, it's gonna be really iffy. And don't forget, you don't have to run Dragon Pulse on this thing. You can run Omnis Wind, and if you do boost, people gonna hate you a lot. But anyways, as you see here, a lot of interesting picks here. Stunfisk probably gonna get banned. Machamp probably get banned. Regirock might not get banned. I saw a few Regirocks in Ultra League. However, I don't think too many people have one to where it's going to be used, and it's going to be like running rampant. And it's gonna be like Godzilla or King Kong, and it's gonna be run around. You're going to destroy the entire city with a giant boulder of rock known as Regirock. It's going to rock your world. It is going to take you to the Hard Rock Cafe, and it will destroy you. I think I've run out of, like, anything that rhymes with rock, so I apologize. But as you see, like I was also mentioning, Electivire also might be a sleeper pick. As you see here, Electivire looks to be a lot. Electivire, if you manage energy well, especially the Shadow version, can kill a lot of things. But as you see here, very powerful as well. Heracross looks to be a fantastic closer, just fighters in general. But as you see here in the closer, like, there are some very interesting picks. And like I said, once you see that list come out, we'll have a more accurate representation of what might actually be the greatest Pokemon to use for the closer. But I can already foresee, like, Regirock. If Regirock or Regice, like, dodged a bullet as far as, like, getting banned, one of those two are going to be really freaking good for Ultra League, for the Ultra League Remix. Alright, now the 1-0s and 2-0s. I'm going to put this piece together because the 1-0s and 2-0s, I'm going to go by pretty fast. So, 1-0s, 2-0s, Electivire. Lucario is also a very interesting pick for this cup, by the way. If you have a Lucario and you have one for Ultra League, it can be really good. I'm not going to, because counter uses are very strong, but things like Machamp are likely going to get banned, or Surfetch might get banned as well, but Lucario looking pretty solid for Ultra League Remix. Also, Electivire and Zekrom just because of Wild Charge. Literally, that's the reason why. And that's why Shadow Raikou is in this list as well. So, very interesting picks, as you see here. So, if you have Shield Advantage, I'm talking about 1-0s. 1-0s and 2-0s are generally the same, but it's a very interesting list. I'm not going over it too much because, like I said, until we see the accurate representation of the list, it's gonna be very tricky to determine like which ones are these that you're gonna use. Typhlosion might also be an interesting pick. Up shield advantage, Incinerate plus Blast Burn is a pretty heavy combination of damage, and things like I can foresee Kingdra getting banned. I can foresee Dragonite getting banned and not getting banned at the same time, but it's, like I said, very, very interesting. Very interesting pick as far as closer goes. Basically, anything that does a crap ton of damage in one shot, you're going to see on this cup. But like I said, there's a lot of things that can be used. There's a lot of heavy damage mons in Ultra League. And when I finally see the list, I'm going to get a very accurate representation of the 1-0s and the 2-0s as well. Alright, here's the 2-0s. As you see, like I said, the list is very similar. Electivire is number 1, just because with shields and with Wild Charge, that thing does a ton of damage. Like I said, 2-0 scenario, not going to be too accurate until I see the actual list, so I'm not going to score it on here too much. Banette Shadow looks like to be an interesting thing. Of course, Reggie-Ice, Reggie-Rock, still high on the list. And just a whole bunch of random Pokemon like Shadow Mewtwo, Sirfetch'd, Landorus, etc. are going to be really interesting. It's really interesting picks of what might come out for the Ultra League Remix. Suicune might not be a bad idea too. As you see, Snarl, Ice Beam, and Hydro Pump are very strong, and the only thing that gives Suicune a hard time is actually the Grass type archetype in this cup. It's gonna be really interesting to see just how this meta shapes out once you actually see the actual. Kingdra's gonna get banned. If you have a Frostless XL, you are a monster, and if you do have one, it might actually be really good because it does really well against Electivire Shadow. Well, that's in the 2-0, so that's up 2 shields, but in general, shield advantage does favor Frostless XL. Alright, last but not least, we have the 2-1. So, if you do have shield advantage, as in the 2-1 shield, it's probably gonna get banned. If not, it's really freaking good. Probably gonna get banned, but still freaking good if not. But yeah. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Berserker XL might not get banned. I can see it getting banned. I can see Berserker getting banned. Berserker XL has been very popular because it is a Steel-type Pokemon with fantastic coverage. Close Combat and Foul Play is such a great coverage moveset that it's very... Yeah. Anyways, back to it. Mew is still really good. Like I mentioned, Mew might not get banned just because of availability. So if you do have a Mew, you might have a huge advantage. Other things like... Wait, did I see Pongoro? Bro, really? Nah, That's interesting. Yo, I mean, it's super glassy, so I'm not thinking, I'm just, you know, number 14 still pretty high, so I got a little excited, but you know what? But that's with shield advantage, so it's not like, mega it's just like, But as you see here, things like Palkia, things you would, like, never normally see. Honchkrow might be a big pick as well. Honchkrow with Brave Bird and Sky Attack and Snarl might actually be a great shield pressure mon. I don't foresee a lot of Electivires running rampant, but Snarl, I like it a lot. Looks pretty dang good. As you see, Steel typings are like Dialga and Steelix, so again, once I see official rankings or we see what's banned, then you can get a more solid kind of picture, but I kind of don't know. Looks good. The problem is Galantro is just a giant glass cannon in Ultra League, so we'll see what happens. But as you see, a lot of top picks over here. You have Ho-Oh, so Incinerate looks to do very, very well. Ho-Oh might dodge the Ban Hammer just because of the fact that it is hard to get, and you will probably have to expend an Elite TM to get an Ultra League version 1, unless you want to power one up that you already have. You have Galarian Rapidash. There's a lot of interesting picks with shield advantage. That's why when it comes to the 2-0s, 1-0s, or the 2-1s, I'm like, wow, this is going to be really interesting. The good news is there's a lot of sleeper picks that might be out there that I probably haven't thought of, so if you have, let me know in the comments. And that's it. This one's is a lot shorter than the Great League Remix, just because Ultra League it's really rough, especially with the fact that what I really considered when I was thinking about Ultra League Remix, I'm like, wow, a lot of people that, like, don't have a lot of Ultra League stuff built are gonna have to think about building Ultra League, like, really off-the-wall Ultra League stuff just for this cup. So, I mean, it's supposed to be, I suppose it's better, just, like, the ones you build, it's nice to have, but it really just depends, you know what I mean? So, it's really up to you. So, again, like, Ultra League was a little more rough on the edges as far as me being a little excited for, just because a lot of your budget options did happen to get banned, as in Charizard, Venusaur, and in Swampert. for this. So, budget, I don't know if budget's going to be a very friendly word for this cup. So, I don't foresee a lot of people being too happy about the Ultra League remix, but... And the meta is going to be very, very... It's going to be a little weird. Even unless I had, full hard data, I can't give you a confident... you can, Shadow Electivire, some things are really good, and I foresee will be really good. Regice, Regirock. But, like I said, they're not dust friendly. So, it's not like a lot of people have a Regirock lying around ready to power up. You're just so excited to power up. You know, you're ready to put your Regirock or Registeel and actually not Registeel because it's bad for this cup, but Regirock, and you're ready to power it up over 9,000 for this cup. Unfortunately, yes, that was a Dragon Ball Super reference or Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball reference, whichever one you want to go. It's a lot of dust. Anyways, I hope you guys find the best out of it. Again, I will try to find a budget list for this one, but I need a hard data to really see what I can figure out as far as budget goes. For those of you that are brand new, are not brand new to PvP, but don't dabble in Ultra League, really want to make Legend, and you want to find something that works. I will do my best to find something that works for you. So once hard data comes out, we'll release the second video, and then I will release budget content. But if you guys will, and please do, and please, if you would, on the bottom right, there's a little box, and it says subscribe. If you would, please hover over that, and it's really easy. All you have to do is hover your mouse over it, and then click subscribe, and it would really help out the channel. It's free, and like I said, it really helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. I have a goal for by the end of the year, and I would really love to meet that goal, and again, it's totally free, and it totally helps me out. So if you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and it made it easy by just doing it on the top right. And again, I will try to get that budget content out as soon as the data drops. If I don't have clients because I'm a therapist, etc., if I have nothing to do that day, or I will make something as fast as I possibly can with as much research and data as I possibly can. So again, gonna try to help you guys out as much as I can for this cup, as I always do. But I truly hope you guys are going to enjoy Season 8. It's still the same thing, but you know, yeah, it's still kind of the same thing with just some special cups. Just because it's new, that doesn't mean barrier to entry has lowered, or that we still don't have an unranked mode. So that's another thing I've been vying for. But it's what it is. So hopefully I can help. Hopefully I can make. I will make something, but hopefully the picture will be a lot clearer to me once the official data drops for bans. Good luck on your guys' Go Battle League sets. Hope you guys are excited for Season 8. Also, again, please like and subscribe. I did make all this content at once before I left for Vegas because I wanted to make sure you guys have all this stuff to review, all this content to review, all this knowledge, just to what to look out for, because even though it's not set in stone, like I said, early bird gets the worm. That's why I like saying, and it does really help you be a better analyst, as well as let you think outside of the box and think of, hey, what might be used? Like a Hydreigon in Open Master League in Season 1. Like this guy, the Innovator, etc. But yeah, good luck on you guys. Go Battle League sets. Hope you guys get fun. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys on the next video.